Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Blu-rayDave, kind of back with kind of a part two to this, like I said last night. Um, if you haven't checked out last night's update video, please go check it out. We all here. I finally finished the casting list. 2 pages long. I was honestly hoping it'd be like just 1 page long, but like you know what, it's whatever. Of course. There's a lot more of existing characters on the list than original characters that I've created. But it's fine. I will say the names of the characters, like who I'm looking for, and who's already been casted. So so of course we're gonna go into existing characters. So we have David Dunn. I'm playing him. Audrey Dunn, David's wife. Joseph Dunn, their son, right? Scott Murphy, part of the press. Also, he's one of the people that worked behind the scenes of like Unbreakable, right? Like, and so he was referenced. So, just a fun little Easter egg there. Claire, who is Joseph's school teacher from a deleted scene in Unbreakable. So she's gonna have like a short scene in the first season, but I want to work her character more in later seasons, so yeah. Michelle Carroll, Joseph's babysitter. She's still a kid, but like obviously in high school, so I kind of want to get to around the point with her, like she's like graduating high school in this season, so yeah. The Orange Man. I really want the Orange Man to play a bigger part in this series, like I want him to come back, right? Like I don't want him to be like a, just like a one and off character from the movie, right? Like I want him to come back. Bob and Kate. Oh, are these like the? Well, technically they're original characters, but they were never given any names because they were the kids that got, they got strapped by the Orange Man, right? So I gave them names, yeah. So existing / original characters. Hey, you know what? We'll let this one slide. Lady in the Red Jacket, the Jewel Thief. Again, I want to play with her character more. And I've given her an original name too. Like M. Night didn't give other side characters names, so I gave her one anyway. Her name is Laura. That's Laura, so pretty simple, right? And of course, Kevin Wendell Crumb. He will be played by my best friend Tegan. I'm excited for that. Of course, the list says like gonna need cops, and when I say that, like, just like, I'll make sure to put up a picture like what Philadelphia police look like. And if anybody has any costumes for that to look the parts, like, go ahead. Or if you're somehow real cops watching it, if you want to participate in this, like, that'd be pretty cool. Like, this is due to, like, well, I want to say, like, the Kevin Wendell Crumb episode, but, like, no. There's a few cops in the Unbreakable episodes, right? And, of course, extras. We're going to need extras. So continuing on with the existing characters. So we have Clarence Wendell Crumb, the father. Again, there's no official position, like what he does for work. So I just made a cheap move and just made him a banker because he doesn't really look like a doctor or psychiatrist or anything like that. Otherwise, like, why would he be asking for help to stop his wife being so crazy, Vanellope Crumb, the wife to Clarence. If anybody can deliver a good performance of Vanellope, like, hey, you have my vote, right? Dr. Karen Fletcher, the DID therapist, again, will be played by one of my coworkers. She is awesome. Dr. Dubin, okay. The reason why I put him in here is because I've said this in other videos too. I am convinced that in the beginning of Unbreakable, you know how there's two people that survived, David being one of them, and a man that survived, but like he was crushed and all that, but unfortunately he died. I am convinced that that is Clarence, so we're gonna play with that, right? So we're gonna have like Dr. Dubin like voiceover, like the camera. Obviously, the shot will be focused on Clarence, right? But you hear other voices in the background, right? Like, yeah, putting all the pieces together, like having like a full circle moment, right, guys? Like that's a big deal too. Casey Cook, Claire and Marcia, the two teenagers, were from Split. Unfortunately, they met their inevitable doom. Of course, Elijah Price. Again, we got somebody cast for that. Again, I can't say, like, out of respect. Pierce, one of the nurses, like, you know, like the hard-ass one, you know, who's a jerk to Elijah, really. Of course, Dr. Ellie Staple. And, yeah, M. Night didn't give Mrs. Price a real name either, so I went with Charlene. There we go. Alright, so on to the original characters that I created. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you guys like these names. And believe me, guys, like, this wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. Like, I had to think about these names really hard. Like, okay, so original characters, we have Jacob, the kid. He's going to be playing, like, a big pivotal part in the Unbreakable episodes. Daryl, a crime boss / old high school friend. You know, for David Dunn, of course. Like, of course, the backstory will be explained because, you know, David Dunn at least had to have, like, a best friend at some point, right? A mysterious figure, bad guy. Special doctor in New York. Again, that's where Clarence meets this doctor, and the rest is history, right? A person with the idea, like, you know, it really depends on, like, who wants to be in this. Like, they're in the script. I have, like, Casey Cook walking at a park, and she's experiencing, like, a person with DID, and, like, I want to make that connection, like, how she understood Kevin's disorder pretty quickly in Split, right? So, like, it could be a male or a female having DID, like, in the park, and, like, she's watching, she's learning, and she can take notes, right? So, I want that to be, like, one of the important parts of that episode there, right? Okay, Joe. Ellie's high school boyfriend, and he was on the football team. I mean, I never made it clear if he was captain of the football team because that's a stereotype when you're making something like this. Like, oh, like, you're the luckiest girl in the world. Like, you're dating the captain of the football team. Like, you know what? Let's break that stereotype because, you know, as I'm starting out, like, sure, I could be influenced by other things, like, in media, but, like, I want to break stereotypes, guys. Like, let's just do that. Mr. and Mrs. Staple, obviously Ellie's parents. So we got a random man. I chose a random man for this episode for Ellie because, like, she wants to get her PhD in psychology, right? But she has to do, like, a presentation in front of the class, right? In front of her professor. So, like, she's going to demonstrate, like, how, like, again, what I say in the script here, like, I'm trying to follow it as accurately as possible. So, Ellie has a lot of professors, right? But we have, like, a main one, and he's male, of course. So, of course, for this series, we're gonna need, like, some, like, you know, I don't want to, I'm trying to say this out of respect. Like, just, like, older people in general who, like, you know, if they don't want to be on camera that long, but if they want their time to shine, like, if they want to have, like, 5 minutes or whatever, like, that's cool, right? Like, for Daryl, the crime boss, I want somebody to be, like, you know, late 40s to early 50s. Like, any older people castings I want to cast, like, yeah, I want them to be, like, again, like, for small roles, like, late 40s to early 50s. So, again, if that's something you're interested in, please contact me on my Instagram, Real Blu-ray Dave, or on my Facebook, Blu-rayDave, right? Or again, my business email, realblueraydave@gmail.com. So yeah, we got other professors. Mystery Man. You know what? I might as well just be like a fill-in, right? Because the Mystery Man is part of like the Three-Leaf Clover, like the leader of the organization. So like we won't have the camera shown on me. Like there's a little spoiler for you guys. Like I'll film like just show like a hand and an arm and like doing like a handshake or whatever. Like, and of course I would have to like deepen my voice. Right? And why the heck not? I wrote down woman getting mugged. This will be like for the one of the episodes in Glass, right? Like for Elijah Price, right? Like he has a dream where, again, like I don't want to explain too much of here. Like the reason why the finale is called Dream On is because like Elijah has a dream about what would life be like if he didn't have this disorder, but he would still have powers, right? So he's saving a woman getting mugged, and she becomes a potential love interest to him, but like only in his dream. That's how much I can explain for that. Yeah. So, and again, hopefully, I put up pictures like who I'm looking for, like Yeah, I can't wait for this. Like I said, this month is going to be the busiest month for me. Like, if you guys have any recommendations, like, how I should, like, really get started. Well, I still got to talk to an actress, really. Like, she responded to me right away when I asked her. Like, again, she was recommended to me by a customer. And I got to talk to her, like, I'm not sure, like, which part I want her to play because I need to say this. Like, I can't hold back. Like, I'm so hesitant. Like, why? Like, jeez. She's probably expecting some form of payment, but like, I need to like break the news to her. Like, listen, like this is just like my first production. Like, unfortunately, there will be no payment. Like I said, guys, in other videos, the only form of payment I'll give to people who work on this is food, okay? That's the one thing everyone can agree on. Like, if I could get her on board with that, that's cool. But, like, hey, if she's not interested because of money, like, you know what? I'm okay with that. At least, like, I was recommended by a friend, like, but, you know, if she's understanding, cool. But, like, I don't want to be cheap. Like, I want to, you know, pay people in the future, you know, like, and of course, I would want her and I to establish like a good friendship down the road too, right? Like, I don't want just to be like a one and done. Like, I never heard of her though. Maybe you guys have. Maybe I'll like put her name in the video here. Yeah, she sent me a resume, guys. She sent me a freaking resume, and this was like what? 2 weeks ago now, and she's probably hearing back like, what's taking this guy so long? Like, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Like, just going through stuff in my personal life as well. Like, besides dealing with the series here, like, I'm still in pre-production, right? So, but hey, you know what? Again, honestly, it's her call. Like, if she wants to do like a one and done thing, like, of course, I don't want her to play like an extra. Like, she needs to play, you know, somebody that has some relevance, right? But yeah, that's the casting list. And to be also perfectly honest with you guys, I did not want to make it on the day of all days today, April Fool's Day. I hate April Fool's Day. It is so dumb. Like, you never know what's going to happen, but of course, like, expect the unexpected, but like, and I don't want you guys to think like I'm joking, like last night's video when I said, like, oh, expect, like, a part 2 to this, like, and I don't make one, like, oh, Dave's just joking, like, he's pulling my leg, like, no. On April Fool's Day, guys, always, I'm serious, like, I don't joke around, like, Like I said, there's some experiences that I had growing up that I did not process correctly, right? Like, there are always, like, inappropriate times, you know? Like, if you know, you know. I know I'm not the only one, right? Like, I'm not saying, like, inappropriate is, like, you know, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, let's just say freaky stuff. Yeah, none of that ever happened. No, just, like, inappropriate times, right? Like, that's good tea. Yeah, anyways, side rant. But yeah, thank you so much for listening, guys. I hope this really piqued your interest. Again, if you're interested, again, I don't know how many times I need to say this. I feel like I need to make a separate video on this, but you guys can let me know. You have to be from Minnesota if you want to be part of this, okay? Because I'm not a corporate studio, right? I can't just, like, reach out to somebody like, hey, like, I'll pay for your flight and your hotel and, like, give you that experience. Like, no, like, but hey, if you're somebody from the States that is willing to fly down here to Minnesota, like, hey, that's all up to you. I'm not forcing you. Nobody's forcing you to. Like, again, I want to make this opportunity, like, give this opportunity for everybody, but like I said, again, specifically, like, you have to be from Minnesota, or, like, if you want to. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. I know what I'm saying. Like, if you want to be part of this, like, in order to be a part of this, you have to be from Minnesota. Okay? There we go. I am so tired, guys. I've been sick for the last couple of days, so it's making me say random stuff. Let's just say it that way. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next update videos. Thanks, bye-bye, and hopefully you guys are having a great night. Alright, bye, guys.